friends. Okay, it's Big Mama. Whew. It is now May the... I'm looking for my watch and all I got is my pretty little paper bracelet. The 17th. May the 17th. I had to go to the hematologist, oncologist, and he had my numbers run and he wanted to check my thyroid levels. They had gone real high and they left the left side of my thyroid, and so he was thinking the cyst on it. Don't know why they didn't get the whole, you're in there, get the whole dead burn thing. I'm gonna wind up taking a pill for the rest of my life anyway. Oh honey, if they just knew that was the top of the package. There's stuff that goes on further. I mean, you know, name and body part. I've got a doctor for it. What happened in the good old days? Rub some mud in it and get going. Go eat you some grass. That's what Bo would always tell the kids. It's what we tell the cows to do. Go eat grass. I had been missing y'all, but I have just not been able to do hardly anything. This past weekend, I did get my treatment Saturday. I slept all that night, and I slept all Sunday. We did not make it to church Sunday, I know. I did not wake up until, I think Bo said it was like 11:45 the next morning when I woke up. I was cutting me some Z's. Said he had come in there one time, hon, you gonna be able to wake up? And I'm like, He took that as a no. And so he just left me alone and let me sleep. And I've been feeling kind of bleh. So we're looking at iron levels, we're looking at B12 levels, and I think it's like a combination of stuff. Y'all look, my rose gold colored pearls. Ain't them pretty? Them pretty right there. Sandy, you're my sister by heart. Yes, yes. All y'all are sisters by my heart. But Sandy was so sweet. She sent a box that had some stuff in it. I want to say, did this come from the box? I don't remember. Honey, my mind. Bo said that he was afraid if I take Carol Beth anywhere, he said, you're going to forget you and her to come on back home. Nah, I ain't going to forget my baby. I'm taking out and getting our supper prepped and ready for tonight. I let Carol Beth pick. I do not know how I got hooked up with HelloFresh. I don't remember. I thought I canceled my subscription, and it did stop for a while, and then it came up and said new quarter. So I don't know if it just stopped it for that quarter, but I called back and I told them, I said, look, they're okay. The meals aren't bad, like the meals. The instructions were not made for people from Alabama, if you know what I mean. They just don't, I have to go step by step. Don't be telling me to get my pasta and my water boiling and then all of a sudden tell me squeeze the lemons, because that means I'm going to squeeze that lemon into that pasta water. You know what I'm saying? It didn't say get another bowl. But tonight I'm doing the chicken sausage rigatoni in a creamy sauce. Doesn't that look good? And yes, I have the handshakes back. It'll be alright. It'll be alright. Like I said, I have a treatment Saturday. I had to go to the cancer center Friday for them to check me, and they did my ultrasound and CAT scan on my thyroid. What's left, I only have left side left. ASAP, so they sent me over there immediately. I hate when they use that word, you know. I need a CAT scan and ultrasound ASAP. I don't think I'm going to die in the next 10 minutes. I hope not anyway. You let the poor people that have been waiting here, you let them wait. I mean, you know, I know it'd eventually come around. Go ahead and put my name on the list. And when you come to my name, then call me on up. I'm going to throw the trash in the bag like you usually do. Here is our... I don't want to knock over my pasta. But these meals are meals that the Hello Fresh people picked out. Yeah. Update on Bo Roten. Oh my gosh, y'all. This has been an ordeal. Well, one, I'm trying to get y'all up there. I did a little Walmart haul the other day. I did not show y'all. But girl, we looked up. They had the muffins for $161 of $134. I got 2 containers of chocolate chip and 2 containers of the blueberry. Blueberry is my favorite. Chocolate chip is also good. And then I got some French bread. Everything Italian loaf. And it does. It smells so good. I cut off at the end today for my lunch. FATMAN and Carol Beth had schoolhouse pizza. Trying to get... How do I... Hold on, y'all. Bear with me in my not Steven Spielberg skills. Yeah, y'all do. But anywho, we got this pasta one, and then the other one is making flautas. It's the not Chinese. It's the Mexican dish. It's basically like a fried tamale, if you will. Yeah. Alright, so we're going to read these instructions and figure it out and what we need to do. It says prep time 10 minutes. That is for normal people. Honey, there ain't nothing about me normal. Ain't a thing about me normal. Alright, I'm going to start reading my directions, figuring out what I got to do. It takes me a minute. So there you go. I'm going to read this. I'll be back. Okay, kids, I'm going to show y'all a tip that I learned about, excuse me, from when me and my sister, had gone to Atlanta to a homeschool convention. Absolutely wonderful. I mean, this was way back in the day. This was like 2001 maybe. Yeah, way back in the day. They sent me a rotten bad lemon. I'm going to use one of ours. Anywho, hold on, let me get my lemon. Lemon. It's a lemon. Isn't that how the French say it? I had to check my refrigerator water dispenser. It looked like it was leaking, and I can't have no leaks in my life. Oh yeah, I was telling y'all about ROTEN. I'm trying to adjust this so y'all can see what I'm working with here. Right, tip from homeschool conference. That's where I was. I got 2 or 3. I might spew out here in a second. Remember how I told you your best friend in the kitchen is going to be scissors. You need like a bigger pair and then like a little kid kind. These are the little kid kind. Look at it, looks like a ballet slipper. Isn't that cute? Alright. Now, watch what happens. I'm over here. Watch what happens when I try to cut this. See? I really bear down and I tried getting it all to come off, but it left like those, or it will pull. A while ago I had the whole side of it nearby off, but the rest of it attached. Now, watch what we're going to do with the scissors. Okay? I'm just going to kind of do right here. Do you see how much easier that is? I'm shaking, and so that's going to mess me up some. Act like you aren't Michael J. Fox, and then you should be alright. I'm not, not a word bad against him. In fact, they were throwing around the idea that mine might be MS, but I don't think so. I don't think so. They know it's something because my antibodies are still so high. But my thyroid scan and my ultrasound, CAT scan, all that fine stuff came back okay. I came back, said they want to check me in 6 months, but so far, no signs of it coming back. Okay, ooh, I need to find my water. Oh, big mama's getting thirsty. I ain't got no water. Alright, so I think I have chopped and sliced and diced. Oh, I've still got to do my lemon. We're supposed to zest the lemon and then cut it in quarters. See, doesn't my lemon look much better than that brown lemon? Water. In fact, y'all leave a comment down below if you have. I am very curious. I want to know if anybody, look at her cheese grater, if anybody has ever tried that like HV, hydration IV, the little pouch, drink pouches. You know how you get those drink pouches. We got a box of them. Oh, they ain't in there. Oh, here they are. Usually you can get packets or drops. Carol Beth likes the drops better. I use the let her choose her flavor. She will not drink just plain old water out of the tap. So I always make sure to get her sugar-free, energy-free. I don't want my baby killing over with a heart attack with energy ones. No, no. Mine know not. They better not be drinking a Monster drink or anything like that around me. Honey, they gon' meet Jesus that day. That day they gonna meet Jesus. If I ever catch them drinking one, I just tell you. But they look, you know, these are little drink packets. But this is the hydration IV. And I am curious about those. I mean, like, for real. I got something on that side. Oh, well. I'm going to keep talking to y'all while I zest this lemon. That way you can't tell how bad I'm screwing up. I can't wait to see how this assembles. But I haven't always spent more than 10 minutes. I mean, I know I cut slow. I do everything slow. That was another reason why he wanted to check my thyroid. He had asked me if I had problems swallowing or not chewing and swallowing food or even swallowing liquid. And I'm like, well, I can go ahead and tell you. Used to, my fat butt would be the first person getting up off that table to come go get me seconds. Now I'm the last person to leave the table. And I ain't getting seconds. Because it took me that long to chew the first. You know what I mean? Is this doing anything? I don't think I'm doing anything. I know not to let any of the white part. If you're zesting a lemon, do not let any of the white get in it. That's where the bitterness comes from, if you start grating that white. I'm about to say the heck with it and just pour some lemon juice out of the bottle. But it said quarter it, so I think you're actually, yep, serve with lemon wedges on the side. So it's just meant to be purty. I know that. I do have to say, I do love the taste of fresh lemon with chicken, like grilled chicken. Well, I can't do nothing with this stupid thing. I mean, like, for real. Okay, I think we're going to just put an end to this process. We're just going to cut it in quarters and put it on the side. Because that ain't doing nothing, but I exercised my arm. Whoa, I did. I exercised my arm. Okay. I'll show y'all here in a minute what I wound up with. Bless its heart. Ooh, that's a juicy onion. Lord have mercy. And I have been loony as a best bug, you know. And I'm not back on that gabapentin. Because Bo even asked me, he's like, are you on them crazy pills? And I'm like, no, I am not. I'm on a different crazy pill. Well, maybe you just don't need to take them things. I haven't taken any in 2 weeks. He's like, oh, Lord, you're just crazy. Like, well, first you are blaming it on the medication, then I stopped that medication, started a new medication. I quit it, and I don't even remember why. Oh, I was wondering if that's what was causing my afternoon headaches. So I quit that one. And now everybody's asking me, are you still on that crazy man? No, I'm not. Okay, let's get our skillet ready and we're going to get to cook it. Okay, I have got, I'm going to see if I can slide y'all to where you can kind of see it a little bit better maybe. I don't know, maybe if I angle it that way. Da, 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 da. Oh. So yay! They sent the sweet Italian chicken sausage mix. So that's our meat we're going to be working with. They sent 18 ounces, which it says 6 servings. So there you go. I've got my tea just kind of steeping. We're just going to let it sit in that boiling water. I've got it on an empty eye that has never even been turned on. So, we're just going to let that just heat in its processes. This, you can tell my grease, it's too high for me just yammering my pie hole. Alright, so we're supposed to heat a drizzle of olive oil in a large pan. We're going to add the bell pepper and scallion whites. So here's our bell pepper. Hear that? I love that sound. Ooh, I love that sound. Alright, and our scallion whites. The white part of those onions. I don't know why, I do not buy the fresh onions more than I do. I mean, it really has to be in a recipe. Like, really, you have to have it in a recipe for me to even think about getting them. And I love them. Oh, during the summertime when I was growing up, that was one of the things we had to go and pick. My stepdad had done planted a ton. I was going to say something else, but he planted ton like the scallions, or we called them green onions. We had plenty of those. And I can remember during the summers, I'd get up early in the morning. I mean early in the morning. Because I had a horse named Dolly. She was a Tennessee Walker. And I love that horse. But she was kept down in the back pasture, way in the back. And I'd get up early on Saturday and Sunday mornings. And I'd just take my bridle with me because our tack room, our little barn room area, was up close to our house. It was our house, the main garden fields, and then my stepdad's mother's house. She was a mean woman. Lord forgive me, but it's true. And then behind their house was where the horses and all were. We had our own chicken run. She had her own chicken run. Because there had been a dispute about the chickens. Another story for another day. Anywho, all I had to do was take my bridle and I can run and jump up on her and ride her bareback, go up to our tack room and get my saddle and put on her then. Because she was just that, she knew to let me run and jump. And I practiced doing that. My stepdad told me, he said, you see that gate right there? And I'm like, yes, sir. And it was the one going to the hogs. I'm like, yes, sir. He said, I want you to practice on that gate. He said, because that's about the height you need to clear in order to get on your horse. Okay. Honey, I don't know how many times I ran and slammed into that plywood. I could not even begin to tell you how many. I just know it was a lot. And she kind of glanced back and looked at me like, what in the heck are you doing to me, woman? And every once in a while she I'm like, I'm so sorry. But I never had a problem riding her bareback to go get the saddle. Now one time, and I don't know why, she never did it again, I was riding up to go get the saddle, and I about turned where our garden ended on our side. And, yeah. About the time we turned that corner to head to the tack room, I don't know what got into her. I don't know what spooked her. I don't know. Well, maybe I rode and been back a couple of times because I had the saddle already on her. That's what it was. I already had the saddle on her. I must have been making my rounds or something. I don't know. Anywho, she reared up like Zorro. Scared me to death. I did. I lost my grip and I fell completely off that horse. Well, and then my saddle landed on top of me. And I'm like, it took me a minute and I heard my stepdad holler out real loud, don't move, just don't move. He was like, Dolly, whoa. And so she didn't move. And so that's when I really started looking at the predicament I was in. She was over me, and that hoof she had raised in the air was like right there above me. And I'm like, oh my God, it only took one stomp, you know. She didn't. She knew not to move when he told her, Dolly, whoa. You don't move. And the girth, the part that goes underneath the horse's belly, it was made of a bunch of twine rope connected. Hey. Look at this dog. We gotta go look at my dog. I ain't never gonna get this book going between my stories.
I did not do this. She did this on her own. Well, I helped.
Oh, she loves getting up in high places. She loves getting up in high places. She'll get on the back of Dad's chair.
Uh-huh.
You gotta see how they play. He'll pick at the cat will pick back at him. They're just playing. See, the cat's like, leave me alone. Just leave me alone.
And hi.
Yeah. Hi. Hi, Care Beth.
Hey.
How you doing?
Hi.
Good. Alright. Let me get back to read. Well, I'll finish the story. Whoa. The girth is the rope part that goes up underneath their belly, and it connects to the top. And you connect it to the saddle once you get it all the way around. Kind of like a belt. Like a belt you would use. Honey, he quit getting on to her. He came and he got the reins from her. And he walked her off a little bit and tried to, settle her down. Don't know what spooked her. We don't know because she's never done that before. Yeah, she had never been a bad horse. And for her to do that, there had to have been, what he thought, we'd come up on a snake. and it scared her to where she reared up like that, and was trying to avoid the snake or stomp on it and kill it or whatever. But evidently it did not get her. We checked her for snake bites. She did not have any. Then my dad my stepdad looked over at the saddle. He wanted to know why the saddle came off and landed on me. Honey, I near about got my butt toe up. I mean, not tore up, toe up. I'll tear you up. Got toe up. But he's there's no way you could have checked this skirt. There's no way. You could tell that where they'd worn thin, being pulled, trying to be pulled tight. And he said, you did not check this skirt. And I'm like, no, sir, I just put it on her, and you know. He said, you always check every piece of equipment you're fixing to use or you might need to use before you ever step foot on that horse. I mean, he was mad. It went from being mad to her to being mad to me. He's like, you probably would have been able to hold on and not got booted off. And her not near about stomped me to death. And I'm like, look, it is what it is. But yeah, I got in big trouble about that. Okay, we are going to add our sausage now. And I'll be back once it's browned up. Okay, I'm back. Back to the supper thing. Always test. I pulled out one with a fork. My noodles, my rigatoni, and pulled out one with a fork. And I bit into it. It is very, very, very al dente. Like, it ain't even halfway. So I put it back on. I always test a little piece first. But make sure it ain't going to scald your ancestors out of you. You know what I'm saying? Where was I? Oh, I'm going to show you what this chicken and sausage look like. I'm basically waiting on the noodles to go ahead and get done. So, next step is add the scallions. I'll have to look back and see. But that's the, what have I got in here? The bell pepper, the white part of the onion, some green, you get thrown in there. And then my grilled, well, not grilled, my loose chicken Italian sausage. So, we're just waiting on pasta. Oh, and I put the little garlic knots in the oven. We've never tried the Walmart brand. They're called Market Side brand, I think. Anywho, we were checking the clearance baked good aisle, you know what I'm saying? That's where we get muffins. I would never buy their muffins. If I was doing muffins, I would go down the muffin aisle and I'd pick up Martha White at $1. I think they're like $1.48 now, something like that. Honey, used to you could get a package of Martha White muffin mix. I kid you, I remember when the kids were little, I paid 50 cents a pack for them. And we had muffin day at least twice a week. Yes, ma'am. I sure did. Because that's all we could afford. And they loved the muffins. I'd give them a muffin, and if we had it, maybe some breakfast meat like sausage or ham. Bacon was a special treat. Usually if we bought bacon, we bought it for 7-liter casserole, and then if we had any left, we could use it for breakfast. But normally we save bacon for if we were either having company come for like brunch or something, or for a recipe. Ain't that right, Bubba? Or is that Carol Beth behind me? Or just a ghost, who knows? Alright. Well, our meat sauce is doing quite well. I wonder how our pasta's doing. She back to boiling. And y'all, if that man doesn't hurry up and go back to work, because he's been off since March 15th. March 15th. I starting to worry. You know what I mean? I went ahead and started trying to plan out June's budget. And I did our first check, and it was like, holy Moses, part the seas. Because we need to be searching for something. Yeah. And I know the Lord says, fear not. And He's going to take care of us. If He can take care of the little sparrow, He will take care of us. I know this. I know it with all my faith and with all my heart. But I do know this, and yet you still see people that they're in church. They'll come to church. You know that they're a good, devout Christian. I'm thinking of a particular family. You know that they're raising their kids in a godly manner. You know the husband is the head of the household, and he looks to the Lord for their answers. Kind of like our family was, just everybody's younger. Are they supposed to be tough? Set another timer. My thing was set where it was going sideways. I don't know how to turn it off that way. I don't think I can boil these till heaven. I mean, that's still just as raw. Y'all saw any disgusting food. I am so sorry. Good night, Irene. Woo! That's some nasty stuff. I mean, that's nasty. Okay. I've got our sausage done like it says. I guess I could set my thing for, what, 10 more minutes? That'd be a total of 30 minutes from some pasta that says it only needs to cook 9 to 11 minutes. Have I overcooked them? Can you overcook them? I mean, they aren't hard from like crunchy hard. They're like hard. They're starting to soften up though. That's why I'm thinking it needs to keep cooking. Oh, I know what that was set for. Them dead burned garlic knots. I'd about to forget about them. I'm anxious about these. Her Beth was with me, and so she was looking at the donuts and stuff like that. And I told her, I said, you know what? I know the muffins aren't the greatest, healthiest thing for us, but I think it'd be a little bit healthier than donuts. You know what I'm saying? And me and her, we were gonna go, and there's nothing stopping us now. Well, money. We were gonna go and join the little gym up in Prattville and start working out. Even my long doctor here, I got to see her finally. And who was it else I saw? My neurologist. I saw my neurologist from Montgomery this week. So I kind of had from head to toe looked at and examined. But they all agree that me getting some exercise and Carol Beth getting some exercise. And I know some of y'all are screaming at me. We told you that long time ago. Scream it again, baby. Scream it again. Yeah. Now I do have to say, what I got put on that hormone cream, that estriol, I think is what it is. I'm assuming it's estrogen. I'm assuming it's that because it's called estriol. Sorry if y'all couldn't hear me over that water. But, oh my hip. And things like that. I go to my rheumatologist up in Birmingham this next week. And so, it's been working out great that Bo's been off. That way, I can do things that he can't do, and he can do things that I can't do. He is doing way more than me, but... Alright. There's Bubba.
Hey, kids.
Entertain the kids for me, would you?
Let me tell you on Big Mama. Big Mama doing a lot better than she was a couple weeks ago.
Oh gosh, yes.
Big Mama was not doing too good a couple weeks ago. And I don't know if it's some type of medication she was lacking or it was something.
It was something.
And
Brian even came by and wanted to take me to lunch for Mother's Day, and I was so sick I couldn't go. So he took
Fat Man. You know, Fat Man ain't gonna miss no meals.
So I guess on Father's Day, instead of taking you again.
Unless it's treatment day.
Oh, well, Father's Day is like Mother's Day. It always falls on Sunday, babe. It's usually always...
He works Sunday, so it was Saturday when he
Yeah,
did.
it was Saturday when he came, but technically...
Yeah.
That would be like the kids. We'd go ahead because Saturday and Sundays were days that they could do.
I'm going to tell you, Fat Man went physical therapy today. They know how to stretch, fat man. Woo!
Alright, you fix to have to get...
I gotta go, y'all.
Well,
Be
you
good.
can come back and talk to him. Hold on.
Okay.
I got something hot.
Ooh, where's that little barker?
I'm assuming she's out or Carol Beth
She's not
has.
here. Hey, Hazel, Hazel.
I'm trying to do it this tea. I've got the garlic knots out. I think we're going to call this pasta dough.
Hey, Hazel. Hey, girl.
And honey, you want to talk about that dog? Loves him. Oh my Lord of mercy.
Hey, girl. Go. Yeah, I'm gonna feed you. You talk to
And we've got one of those little our next door app,
Yeah.
but I don't know how to do it where it picks up just our like neighborhood. I get stuff from Montgomery in town. I get stuff from Prattville. But a man had found a pup, dappled, but it just looked exactly, well no, that wasn't the dappled one. This one looked exactly like,
Brown and tan?
yep, it looked exactly like that Hazel. I'm confused.
It don't take much to get Big Mama confused.
It don't. It don't. Lord of mercy, it don't. Alright, now I've got to set about assembling. So,
Okay, kids.
now we're going to make the sauce. Oh Lord, he's going crazy with the dough.
You can tell Daddy about it.
There, that's about as,
Yeah.
let's see if I can, I don't know if I can move this so much. Right now it's saying, that is hot. Oh, that hot to the mama. Hot to the mama. Hot to the mama. I know. I'm trying to get it where it looks a little bit more presentable. There. Uh-oh. Can y'all see that pretty good? Okay, now, where's my... I cook by pictures. No. Okay, to make the sauce, add half the crushed tomatoes, all of it for 4 servings. Add it with the sausage mixture and cook until softened 1 to 2 minutes. So, I am going to take this. We're going to put this on low so I can add it now. Yeah. I thought I was going to have to add it by itself. But we add it to this. So there you go. Did y'all get all that? So I didn't need to move the camera all that way anyway. Alright. I'm hoping I can open this carton. Okay, maybe if you cut on the dot, it gave a cutting line, but I had to be the one that doesn't follow directions. Did I cut on the line that they gave me? No, well, eventually toward the end, because I realized me cutting it was a problem. Okay, we're just going to go ahead and, it said dump it all for 4 people. So I'm dumping it. Oh, I need a swig. That is looking good. Turn it down just a little bit. Alright, now I wished I had smell aroma. We'd be doing good, y'all, because it smells so good. It smells special. Alright. Trying to make it where y'all can see a little bit better. I think that's about as good as it's going to get, girls. Alright, so I'm just going to stir that in. And now we stir in the cream cheese, the sour cream, and half the parm. And then our 1/4 of a cup reserved cooking water, 1 tablespoon butter. Okay, it said use said put like 1/3 because I'm making a whole thing of your pasta order back in. So we got that. And cream cheese and the sour cream and onion. And it said half the parm. They sent me 2 packs. So I think what I'm going to do, it said add half and then save half for the chop. So I'm going to use 1 packet for it now, and then 1 packet when I save it. We're just going to kind of go in and squeezed in the middle, smack dab in the middle. I found this is just the easiest way. Y'all remember as kids, they had the little plastic thing. I'm just starting at the bottom and I'm rolling. But they had the little plastic jigger. It looked like a key. And it would roll your toothpaste up from like the bottom down. Bo, do you remember having a toothbrush key? He ain't listening. Hey, Bubba.
Hey!
Do you remember growing up having a toothbrush key? You know, one of those little plastic things that went on the end of the toothbrush and you cranked it.
I know what you're talking about.
I just didn't know if y'all had one.
Yeah, we had something like that.
They didn't have a lot of modern conveniences. I mean, we grew up in the city until Carolyn and my stepdad got married. So then we were country bound. And I had found my roots then, buddy. I found where I should have been all along. Not that particular family, but country. I can get country as they come, can I, Bo?
Yeah.
You need something skint or cut. I'm your girl. I could do it. I kill chickens, skint and bone them. I named all of them crockpot. I would get everything out. And I will go tell from experience, if any of y'all are trying homesteading or doing homesteading, I don't know about y'all, but the one part of the chicken I ain't eating ain't gonna be the head. You don't eat the head. You throw it in the garbage. You tell him goodbye, like the, what was it, the kimono method or something? Calamari. It was something like that. She wanted you to say bye to your crap before you threw it in the garbage. Please. I ain't gonna be squalling over my crap if I'm giving it away. So I get out of here. Usually we don't ever throw anything away. We keep it until it is just run out. I had said something to Bo. I said, you know the furniture we have, I know what you're going to say. Ain't none of it new but our bedroom suite. And we have given away, or messed up and broke, like his dresser. All of it but the dresser. Well, I've got one of the nightstands. Anywho, it's all been given to us. You know, second hand, or we've bought it from the thrift store, or that type thing. So, we'll use it till there ain't no more use for it. And thank goodness I kept my old recliner. I mean my old one. Because the one I was using, it broke it. Honey, I was trying to let it down with the remote thingy, and sparks and smoke came out of the remote part of it. Scared me to death. It's still sitting in our living room, just off in the corner. But there's so much cat hair on it, nobody could sit on it if they wanted to. We still got that big old freezer in our utility room. Can't nobody pick it up, because you're going to have to pick it up and lift it over the bottom part of the gas heater, the water heater. I'm just saying, I'm just complaining. I ain't talked to y'all in a while, so I got to run my pie hole now. Alright, we added all that stuff. We added our cooking water. Oh, we hadn't added our butter. We need the Buddha butter. This is the last of my real butter, unfortunately. Okay, divide pasta between bowls, sprinkle with the greens and the remaining Parmesan. Alright, hon, do you want me to do this separate where y'all get your own noodles and then your sauce? Or do you want me to just mix it all together?
Mix it all together.
I usually will do that, It keeps Carol Beth from getting like a boatload of pasta, and then she thinks she's got to cover every bit of it with the sauce. But yeah, it's supposed to be creamy. That is creamy. Let me get my pasta. I think what we're going to have to do is put in this pot. Yeah. I do believe Sandy sent me this too. I can't use it. I grabbed it, but isn't that cute? Me and her have got a thing about sunflowers. It means, it's like the international symbol for kindness and friendship. So, she's more than a friend. Whoa. Ooh, that hand don't like that movement. Oh, and this is my great grandmother's pan. Oh, y'all, Lord have mercy, bees. Oh, sweet heavens. Whew. That was heavy, Bo. I can't hit him with that one. It'd kill him, and I want to hit him just enough that he knows. He knows not to ask what. Oh, y'all can't see what I'm doing. Well, I'll be. Am I taking you back like where you would be? Let's see. There we go. I'm just going to take, I've got my big spatula, and I am just going to kind of mix this in with that chicken sausage. Y'all, it smells divine. And we ain't through yet. We got 2 more things. We are going to do our green scallions. Isn't that pretty? And our lemon wedges. You're supposed to squeeze it in there. I think I'm just going to put the lemon wedges on the side after I get them in there. Because if Carol Beth sees the lemon, she might run for the hills. Ooh, this was a good juicy one. Look at that. Nice, nice. I bought mine from Aldi. I don't know where HelloFresh got theirs from, but that is the one complaint I would have about this time. Is that lemon was not fresh. There ain't no way that could have been packed fresh. The scallions were questionable until I took the outer pieces off. All right. Oh my goodness. Well, that's what it looks like. Isn't it pretty? And the smell is amazing. I do have this one packet of Parmesan left that I'm going to let everybody sprinkle some on their plate. And then let's see our garlic bread. Well, garlic knots. I've never made any of these before, so I'm not quite sure about what they look like. We might be done. But yeah, we've been noticing that new market side, the market side stuff, and see, I only paid $1.26. So yeah, I saved $1.98. Belinda, you know I check that stuff now, girl. Because at one time, seems like they had it more on. Belinda called it. She's like, you didn't save no money. Next time you need to look at what they say you saved. Yeah, you paid. Okay. I can live with that. I can live with that. Alright, so this is our chicken sausage rigatoni in a creamy sauce. So if you look at mine, look at the picture compared to mine. Mine didn't look too jacked up, does it? I know it will be eaten. That's all I gotta say. I know it will be eaten. The crew I've got, yeah, it'll be eaten. Because they both love pasta stuff. Oh, and it's very creamy. All right. Until, let me get y'all where y'all are straighten up. Or tighten. Now it's going to be tighten up. Because I got to get it. I check. So until next time, y'all be good, be sweet, don't start nothing, there won't be nothing. Share, play nice with others, and if you need bail money, call me. I would say call me, but if you need bail money, I'm probably the instigator of whatever we're in jail for. Oh, FATMAN! We'll make him come get us.
Oh no, the FATMAN broke.
Well, yeah, we are. We are like scraping cat tails. You ever been so poor you picked a cat tail and lied and told your kids it was a corn dog? Shut up. Until next time, y'all be good, Hines.